Generación DirecTV se prepara para lo que será su primera acción en Nueva York. El sitio elegido es el centro comunitario Ingersoll, ubicado en el sector de Fort Greene, Brooklyn. El centro es parte del proyecto de viviendas de Ingersoll, a cargo del New York City Housing Authority, dirigidas a las familias de bajos ingresos de la ciudad.
This is the Ingersoll Community Center, and it's located in Brooklyn, New York, in an urban environment. There's a lot of low-income families. We have families who have no dads, many children, lots of poverty, lots of people in need. And they come to the community center where they can do tons of different activities just to enrich their lives. And so we try to really tap into addressing the needs of the families by providing maybe job search help or after-school programs for working single moms.
So today we've invited you to come to a very special event, which is Dad Takes Your Children to School Day. And we've partnered with some amazing people who will share with you shortly. And let's just give a big round.
Hoy es un día especial en el centro. Han reunido a padres e hijos de la comunidad y reciben la visita del equipo de básquetbol que acaba de llegar a la ciudad. Tamika Ford dirige los programas que se realizan después de la escuela y se encarga de darles la bienvenida.
This is a community that is predominantly black males. There's a lot of violence, a lot of gun violence. My family, we are a victim of gun violence. My brother was randomly killed just getting off the bus one day by a 16-year-old. And so I always believe that if that 16-year-old had been in some structured program like I run here at the Ingersoll Community Center, that my brother might be still alive today. And so I think I work very diligently and passionately to help other families not have to experience the pain that me and my family experience every day with the loss of not having a loved one here.
El Centro Comunitario de Ingersoll existe desde la fundación del proyecto de viviendas en la década del 40. En 2009, la organización benéfica University Settlement se hizo cargo de la administración del centro y desarrolló los programas que los han caracterizado en sus más de 125 años de historia, bajo los conceptos de entregar servicios básicos, apoyo en la educación, espacios para la salud y el deporte a las familias de bajos ingresos de Nueva York. En Fort Greene, Brooklyn, se refleja el fenómeno que se desarrolla desde hace unos años en la ciudad. Una calle separa dos tipos de familias, las que han llegado a vivir al lugar con ingresos sobre $60,000 al año y el ingreso promedio en Ingersoll Houses de $9,000 anuales. Una de las personas que ayuda a mejorar esta situación es parte de la comunidad. Samantha Johnson vive en Ingersoll y es la directora del centro comunitario desde 2009. Ella es testigo de las problemáticas con las que conviven diariamente sus vecinos.
Oh, today is the opening of the Barclay where they cut the ribbon.
Oh, they did?
I don't know if they did it yet. Khalil wanted me to go.
What time are they supposed to do it?
I don't know. I need to call Khalil.
Thank you. And my messy desk. Very messy desk. I started in 2009. I came in for the interview and I got the job, and initially I was the administrative assistant. And I loved it. I mean, I love my job now, but as a first impression of coming in, the vibe was so warm. It was like, hey, welcome. I love being around people who are positive. I love being around children who have this energy like no other. A lot of things that I see the children don't have is a sense of identity and a sense of belonging and a sense of just knowing that they are comfortable and they can talk. They really feel confident in being able to say, I have options. Because some children feel like there's only one road, there's only one option, and there's no way they can get out of it. The children come in and they already have that instilled in them, that they can't do this, they can't do that, and that they're just gonna be this. And so we really try to give a plethora of options for the children so they can say, you know what, I don't want to do this. And definitely an individuality and a voice. The children don't have voice. Some of our children don't even know how to be children.
You smell like dookie. You smell like dookie. Wait, this is my best friend.
We have about 4 or 5 that actually operate properly. But even with the 4 or the 5, it's kind of the give or take. We don't know when they may properly work. So we're always taking a chance on working with the computers, and hopefully they work. Crossing our fingers. We started getting a lot of classes, and people wanted to really, utilize the computers, but then we didn't have internet access. So they could only use word processing programs, and a lot of individuals wanted to go online. And now that we have online access, we don't have operating computers. It's just, I guess this is not outdated, because these computers were given to us by NYCHA, so we didn't really have a choice when selecting which one will be compatible for the wireless internet. That one doesn't work. This one, cable's not connected. This one needs a boot. It's loading. Now, if I had a class today, I would have to completely change what needs to be done. Or my group leaders, for that matter, would have to change the lesson.
Al otro lado del East River, en el corazón de Manhattan, están las oficinas de DirecTV. Los voluntarios latinos y estadounidenses de Generación DirecTV van camino a conocer el centro y realizar su primer día de acción en el Piedra Papel Tijera, Nueva York.
See, with all the activities we have done all over the place, we have been, 11 countries, but we've never done one here. One where our headquarters are. This is our home.
I've done PPT before, and I had an amazing experience when I did it. I feel completely fulfilled when I do volunteering. So when I had the opportunity, I definitely wanted to be on the board, and I knew that.
Jill tuvo su primera experiencia en Piedra Papel Tijera en 2010, cuando visitó Puerto Rico y el hogar Manitas de Ángel.
Too much about Brooklyn. I've been here a few times. I haven't been into the heart of Brooklyn. I probably wouldn't go here alone. I certainly wouldn't walk here alone.
Likewise. Hey. Hi, what's up? How are you?
The events that we'll be doing today, we are helping to renovate the garden space, so some of you will be working out there. We'll be doing a computer lab and getting all new computers in, different furniture, putting some TV screens up. And then also we'll be working on some murals. From 3 until 5:30, we're gonna play with the kids. And we're gonna have a clown come, we're gonna do like juggling and ring toss and everything. So I want you guys to really enjoy your time with the kids, because then that'll make what you're doing here really worth it.
The spirit of Generación DirecTV, of everything we do, is the true charity requires sacrifice, and sacrifice implies risk. This badge that you're wearing has been to the mountains of Ecuador and Peru.
And if we can just move these all as
It
one.
has been to post-earthquake-ridden Haiti and Chile, and it has gone to the slums of Venezuela and Colombia, and it's making its way here to New York, finally, after Brooklyn. Sorry, Brooklyn.
Wow.
Very good.
Hold the door. It's open, Sandra. Watch out. It's got a bunch of holes, okay?
Oh, okay.
¿Y qué sabe de esta comunidad de Ingersoll?
Sé que es una comunidad de bajos recursos. Sé que, que la gente tiene que cosas que de pronto para nosotros hacen parte del día a día, para ellos son challenges y retos. Y creo que es un sitio donde los niños vienen para salir del ciclo en el que están, y si nosotros podemos contribuir a sacarlos de eso y darles otra visión de vida, es bienvenido. Por ejemplo, la limpieza, solo necesitas un rastrillo que nosotros vamos a dejar y media hora de tu tiempo y poder continuar. Lo que nosotros vamos a dejar más que nada es lo poquito que tengas, cuidarlo bien para que se mantenga y no tener que volver a sembrar o traer árboles, sino los árboles que se quedan hoy, que les duren ojalá siempre, porque les van a dar frutas también.
Un grupo de artistas pintarán murales que representen la vida del barrio y los valores que el centro entrega a la comunidad.
She also will be working with the mural. So see what you guys come up with, and Kima, and also the canvases. We only have 5, so Kima and I were looking at the canvases being in the computer lab. Okay. And then maybe like a big canvas in here, and then if you could just put one downstairs.
Okay. They're gonna be separate.
Yes. Yeah, they're gonna be separate.
Lo que encontré en la primera visita fue una entidad muy organizada. Me llegó al corazón porque es de chicos, pero me encantó la organización que tenían para las criaturas y el cariño que le tienen a la comunidad, porque este centro es un refugio no solo para criaturas, sino para los adultos.
Vamos a almorzar and just, do you want to eat first and then after you can do this?
Okay, sounds good.
That's good break time. Let's eat first and then.
No problem.
Carmen, Ana Maria, Sasha, bagels?
We'll go get. You're gonna go
So
get?
we'll get them.
Does it come with butter?
Cream cheese.
Caridad. Alimentando a las masas, ¿no?
Not bad. Right? We don't joke around.
Wow! So weird seeing this room completely empty. I've never seen this room like this. Oh, I'm excited.
I was born in Queens, and I was raised there for about 10 years. My biological mother had passed away. And so my grandmother at that time, she didn't have enough room in the household for me. So she spoke with my godmother and asked her if she could take me. And so she said yes. And the person that I considered my dad was married to her at the time. And so they decided to raise me without adopting me. And I am very grateful and appreciative of her giving me an opportunity, giving me a chance to be able to, you know, have life and have opportunities. And there's a lot of children that I see today that don't have those opportunities. I've worked in nursing homes, I've worked in hospitals, and the commonality of just the connectedness with people, that's my thing. I love interacting with people and just getting to know them as a human. I don't look at them by color, I don't look at them by race, I don't look at them by creed. I look at them as a human and saying, hey, how are you doing? And giving them hugs, and they're like, I just met you.
Another day.
Nosotros creemos en generar un ambiente de trabajo enfocalizado en el trabajo de equipo y el liderazgo en vez que el mando, ¿no? Nosotros tenemos expectativas en nuestra organización que los líderes de nuestra organización, que sean en cualquier nivel, los líderes son personas que tienen la pasión por algún objetivo y para hacer esto involucran a gente de todos los lados de la organización, ¿no? De otras áreas. El buen líder puede estar en cualquier nivel, pero el buen líder puede traer gente de todas las áreas, de todos los niveles, para que lo ayuden a lograr resultados, ¿no? El proyecto de Generación DirecTV y esta iniciativa Piedra Papel Tijera han sido fundamentales para reforzar los valores que queremos tener como corporación, ¿no? Que sí queremos ser una corporación enfocada hacia el producto, los servicios que ofrecemos, pero también con una fuerte conexión a las comunidades y a las sociedades donde participamos, ¿no?
Over here. Yes, come here. You got it. 3 girls. Come here. Yes, come here. That is good. Okay, next to her. Okay, you first. You pass to her. Pass it, pass it, pass it. You are the last one. When you finish, you give it back to her. You got it? Yeah. That is good. Eso, he's next. Pass it. Let's go, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Whoa, yes, yes. Yes, you got it. Do it, do it. No. Again. No, pull it, man. A ver, let's do it, man. The música, please. Come on, sing the song.
End of day one?
End of day one.
So how are we doing? How are we doing? What are the big things for tomorrow?
The big things for tomorrow, we're finishing up the desks, the wiring harnesses, which Federico kind of looked at, understands. It's important when the desks are being built and the wiring harnesses are going on that the power strips, which we kind of learned today by a mistake, the power strips meet in the middle. So when the two tables come together, the power strips should be adjacent to each other, not on the far sides, because a single extension cord can power both strips and power 4 computers.
How many people we have tomorrow?
15.
Yeah.
Garden.
Garden. So tomorrow we gotta put the mesh down. We're gonna mulch. I think we're gonna get some plants, right, to fill out maybe the spot.
So how many people tomorrow for the load?
I would say you need 5 people, 5, 6 like today. So
Guys, the day went really well, went really fast.
yeah.
Cool.
I think the kids, I think we were able to do some hard work, but then actually feel what our difference was going towards.
Yes.
It's great to so they can get a feel of what the community is really like, and that's the kids. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
We get busy with the painting and the cleaning and all that, but really it's about what they do here for the kids. So that is awesome.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, any other questions? Let me know.
They won. They won.
Un nuevo día de trabajo para los voluntarios. Las metas de hoy son terminar el jardín, completar el arreglo de la sala de computación y compartir con los niños del centro.
So our schedule will be from right now until about 1 o'clock. We'll have lunch around 1. And then the kids, there'll be an onslaught of kids that come in at 3. And I have different, today's thing is we're doing a sports day. So I have all sorts of sports that I bought, and the kids will come in at 3, and it'll just be pandemonium, and you'll play with whatever you can and try and, make a bond with these kids and have a great time.
You ready to work?
Ready.
Yeah, let's get it done. Let's go.
We will take every flower. Oh my God. You got it.
La malla y después eventualmente el mulch.
Está bien.
Y algunas plantitas de colores acá.
Metidas aquí
Claro,
adentro.
para que le dé colorcito al área este.
Está bien.
Así que, pero vos, jefa, decime lo que tengo que hacer porque yo del jardín sé
Solamente
tanto como
es para
de
quitar
cocinar.
los pedazos grandes así, esos son los que tenemos que sacar y después
Dale, con la mano.
This is us. All right, so as you can see, the carpet's still dirty over there. I'm gonna go a little higher.
this in the house, guys, all day long. Right in front of the TV, pop it back and forth. Upstairs, nice, 8 more seconds. There we go, pop it. Good, jab cross, slip, nice. Jab cross, slip, move it, 8, 7, good. Let me see those fast feet. 5, 4, 3, good, like speed switches. Speed switches, nice little cross. Slip, slip, jump, cross. One good move, check these in. Let's see these uppercuts. Keep the weight on. Don't let anything distract you. Jab, cross, jab, cross. All slips, all slips, all slips. Chest is out, shoulder blades are pinched together. You're having a great time. Even the ladies are hopping back in, chest out.
He's been with us since day one, but I know that he has an older sister and a younger sister, which all come to our program. And he's like the leader. He's the man of the house.
Because mom
or dad or auntie and grandma, they're not able to. They're either ill or, they have to really, like I said, be adults. They can't just go to school and focus on their homework. They have to focus on homework and they have to focus on how I'm going to get my sister to school in the morning. How am I going to be able to, make sure that she eats and then be able to still have fun. And so those are things I don't want. I would never want a child to have to deal with, but knowing that he has to do that is something that's very inspiring because he's still dedicated to being a child. And
so he's what, 14?
He's about 13 or 14, yeah.
So he's never have to be worrying about what his siblings are going to eat. And that's the story of a lot of them.
A lot.
I tell these guys all the time, so if you have to stop down and put a paintbrush down, or you connect with somebody because it's personal to them.
Yeah.
And there's only one way to do it, and that's with your chest wide open.
And your heart breaks.
Because your heart breaks,
Yeah.
but you know what? There's no other way to do it. You're Mr. Dwayne. Heard a lot about you.
All good.
You play good basketball. All great stuff, by the way. You can relax.
Mr. Matthew's not talking bad about you. And he's shy. But he's definitely one of the children. He's gonna be one of those that you see on TV that's making an impact in another child's life or an impact in the world. So
You can tell by his smile.
you can tell it's just his radiance. He just has it. He exudes it. And I think that, he's gonna be something. I mean, all of my kids are gonna be something, but he's one that stand out. He stands out. Well, our middle school program is here until 7:30.
Okay, but if say the parent does not show up at 7:30,
then we have to wait.
Until, which is the latest time that you waited?
We close at 10 o'clock.
Oh my gosh, so you've got a later
And I'm
crew
sure you
then.
probably had a situation where it was 10 o'clock and the kid was not picked up.
Yep.
And what next? What do you do next?
Wait. Call the parent, and I refuse to leave the building without the child being.
Are there a lot of
taken.
parents that are always late? Or
Yeah. I think that's just universal. There's a lot of parents that's like, oh, you said 6 o'clock and it's like 8. I've totally forgot. And this is like a repetitive thing. But yeah, I mean, they love being around. They want the parents to be late because they're just like, hey, I can play basketball, or I can do this, and I can go play art. And so they just love it here. They come when they're not supposed to. He's one of them. Hey, what's up? And so the issues that I see here in this community is very close and near and dear to me because I see these children every day and I never know what's going on in their lives. So I try to make everything as great as possible. Because personally, I know that I was given an opportunity to succeed and I didn't have to. I could have been a foster care kid. I could have been any other,
You could have gotten in trouble.
I could have gotten in trouble. I could have chose that wrong path. You're absolutely right. And so I see these children every day and I'm like, I don't want that for them. I wouldn't want that. And I'm very glad of my, staff because we all go through different, things. We all come from different places in the world and also in life. And so we all kind of get together to see one common goal.
Stuff seems very close. Do you guys do a lot of things to bond each other? Or?
We're family. Everybody is definitely very pleased to be a part of this whole moment. So
But we're honored that you had everyone from DirecTV.
Thank you.
We're following you, big man, so you lead the way. Yeah, the boss, we're all the boss, so.
It's on the 3rd floor.
Okay, let's do it.
We have good legs.
We've been hiking up the stairs at University of Selma, so we're ready. Well, we just wanted to find out just a little bit more about you guys and your family and what's life like in this community.
Like, what do you want to know?
Yes, the truth.
Yeah.
Well, how long have you been living in this
Well,
community?
I've been here since I was about 10 years old.
Okay.
We used to actually live on the 4th floor in the same building, but it was a small apartment. And then we moved down to this apartment. And it's pretty decent. It's not that bad. The community center is great.
Yeah. How long has been in it?
Oh my God, since how many years?
He's been open since 2009. So he's been.
When did your ownership take over?
2009.
Yes, since 2009.
January 2009.
Actually.
How would you see yourself if you wouldn't have the community? How would it affect your life if you didn't have?
I think it would have been
there?
a little difficult for me to go back and forth to work, you know, especially when they're out of school in the summertime, because the community center actually, you know, provides me with that type of service. So I will be able to go to work and not have to call out, you know, days and to pick them up. And that's like, that was actually like one of the best things that they could do is pick the kids up at 3 o'clock.
Oh, they go right to the
It's true,
school.
they go right
and-
into.
Yeah, because actually before they was in the community center, they were going to an after school program in the school.
Okay.
But the school terminated the program. So I was kind of in the transition of like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna get someone to pick them up? And then I went to the community center and Miss Tamika was wonderful. And they've been here ever since. And I'm going to school. This fall will be my last semester. I'll have my bachelor's.
What are you studying?
Social science.
That's incredible. To be able to do a full-time job, be a mom, and go to school.
Yes, and I've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah, but exactly, a perfect example. School and education is so important.
Yeah, I always tell them that.
Yeah.
All the time, so.
I wanted to spend a lot of money when I knew it was going to go towards a great cause. And for me, I always think college education is the answer. There's a lot of people that don't go to school afterwards. And for me, I've just seen it's a lot harder if you don't go to school to kind of have flexibility in life and mobility and have choices. There's a lot of people that can make it without school, but school and education is so important. And at this community center, they gave us the opportunity to kind of help people continue with their education. They told us a lot about the computer lab would offer GED classes. They told us it would help resume and career building opportunities. And then they had production and programming in that lab. And so these kids maybe can find their next career path. So it felt like a great fit, and it felt like everything we were doing was gonna last so much longer than maybe just painting a room.
La experiencia de conocer el hogar y la familia de Wayne permite que los voluntarios se comprometan aún más con la acción en el último día de trabajo.
We'll have some quick lunch. We'll break out, do our really hardcore work, probably about 2 hours or so, and then all the kids start coming around 3 o'clock. So we're gonna play all sorts of games I have. We'll all pair off into different teams and try and wrangle the kids to play our sports with us, and so we can really connect with the kids. And then if you have any other questions, let me know. And I think we're gonna have our party at between 2 to 3, depending on how far we get. We have some of the donators coming here to show them what we've done and just for us to celebrate ourselves.
Okay, you guys ready to get some work done? All right, let's do it.
Mientras un grupo de voluntarios da los últimos toques a las obras, otro prepara el gimnasio para terminar los 3 días con una gran fiesta para los niños y jóvenes que asisten al centro comunitario.
A ver, me están invitando a bailar. Sorry right now.
I think we have everyone here. I just wanted to thank you all so much for coming out to this event. It has been such a special past 3 days. We came to this center with big eyes and big promises. We asked them, what could we do for you? And the #1 concern was the computer lab. It's a place where kids can search for jobs and parents can come in and learn how to use the computers. Then we saw the garden and it was kind of overgrown, and we said, what can we do in here? We were hoping for a serene place because some of these kids have tough homes to go back to. And we wanted to give them a place to come and relax and have beautiful flowers. And our last project was the murals. We used local artists who did a fantastic job. And I wanted to thank my team because without you guys, this was not possible. Without this team, I couldn't have done anything. They were amazing. And without our incredible advisor, I'd like to call up Sandra Mesquita. He guided us the whole way. And we were never alone. I'd also like to thank the women that work at the University Settlement, as well as all of the extended crew that has been so great to us. Tamika Ford, Samantha Johnson.
Thank you, Jill, for organizing it. I know Ingrid as well, everybody in the team really pushing it through. Because it's the kind of thing that sounds great when you start and then you think, oh my goodness, what did I sign up for? So now you know. I would also like to thank University Settlement for inviting us in to your community. I have had really great, big thank you for Tamika and Samantha. Everybody who's come back and that I've spoken with has said they've had a really great time. And while they have thoroughly enjoyed the work part of it and the sacrifice part that Sandro promises is good for all of us, what they've really enjoyed is playing with and working with all the members of your community, particularly the kids and the basketball. And I've had really just great reports about it. So thank you for having us very much. Then I just wanted to add that for those of you that have been working on things like blowing up balloons or operating little water pixels and things around, the real women and men of DirecTV were out in the garden shoveling.
Con University Settlement tengo 7 años ya, pero este local de Ingersoll se tuvo más o menos ya casi 2 años. Sí, pero ahora sí veo que es uno de los mejores labs que tenemos aquí. No, en serio, uno de los mejores labs.
¿Sí?
Sí.
Bueno, ¿qué hicimos en este cuarto? Como verán, todas computadoras nuevas para los chicos. Previamente había unas computadoras un poquito más viejas que algunas no funcionaban bien, otras no se podían conectar bien a internet y eso prevenía que la gente de la comunidad pudiera entrar, pudiera buscar trabajos por internet, hacer su resumen, completar estudios los chicos. Así que bueno, pintamos todo el cuarto, pusimos 2 televisores buenísimos, cambiamos las mesas, se pueden mover, son transportables. Cansado pero feliz. Feliz de verlo ya hecho y realizado, y tengo ganas de aprender esos televisores y conectar las computadoras y ponerle juegos a los chicos y que aprendan y que jueguen un poco, se diviertan.
¿Se los van a mostrar ahora al niño?
Entiendo que sí, ya los escucho. Están ahí afuera.
Are you guys ready to see the new computer room? Come on in.
Adiós.
guys leave. Alright? Alright, let's go. Wait, there's only 19 seats. There's way more than 19 people. Do not rush.
Do not rush.
Do not rush.
This PPT was incredible. It was a lot of work, but just seeing those kids sit down to that computer lab, it touched me so much. So it was work, but it was work that just was simply amazing and was so rewarding.
I guess I had the privilege to have been to all of them, or to most of them, and to be in all these countries. And you know what? There's a lot more that makes us the same than that makes us different. And here in this place, in university settlements in Brooklyn, you know, the majority of our staff was from Latin America. They were from Colombia, Venezuela, Argentina, Chile, from all over the place. The majority of the staff were from Latin America, serving a place here in New York. How unique is that? How different is that? You usually think this is the opposite, right? You know, you see a lot of Americans, European, going to Latin America and helping there, where here was the opposite. The majority of the people were from La Raza, from Latin America, helping the place here in New York. Who would have thought that? True charity requires sacrifice, sacrifice implies risk. And I think that's what pushes people. You know what, I'm frightened, but I'm gonna go. And once they get here, or get to a work like this, they're able to break down all their prejudices. And to say, you know what, wow. All it took was for me to say, I'll do it. I'll go. I'm scared. I may be scared, but I'll go all the same.
Thank you. You got it? That was fun. Thank you.
Samantha is an incredible woman. For the life that she's been through, I mean, the hardships that she's had to go through, I can't imagine it myself. She said she kind of lost herself, and now she's found herself within this community and coming back to New York. She just has such patience for those children, and anything I would ask her, I was asking her a million questions, a million emails. She had a response for me. It's just, it's motivating, it's inspirational, and it's great for these kids to grow up around that. She seems to really care about the community, and she lives in the community, so who better to have as a mentor here?
We would like to provide to you $1,000 on behalf of DirecTV. For some children to go to college, so someone who's helped out in the community. We'd like to provide this money to you to make a difference.
I leave this place very happy. I don't know if I could have done anything more. I don't know if I could have done anything differently. I think it was a lot of work, and I appreciate the work, because without the work, then I wouldn't have had the bonds with my team. I've had great support from my team. And then if it wasn't tough, I wouldn't have met the coworkers that I got to meet that came out here. Because when things are tough, you get to see people's true colors. And every day that I was here, I thought to myself, I am so impressed. This person did something I never thought that they could do, and they supported me in a way I never thought that they could. I would ask somebody to do something, yep, I'm gonna go do it for you. And just, I kept asking and asking, and it was unbelievable. This community center is a gem within that community. I don't really know what Brooklyn's like, and maybe that's naive, but to stumble upon such a great place, when we were talking to the mom last night, it seemed like this community center is her son and her daughter's second home. They're here all the time. When she's not home, they're here. And that this place has doors open at all times for the families. I don't know any other places that can just take children free of charge. Just, we'll take you, and they do such great things with these kids. They take them on trips and wherever they need to go, and they enrich these kids on experiences that single mother who's going through college would not have any opportunity to do so. So I was just impressed.
There were so many moments of these 3 days. that I thought were very special. Just seeing, our executives work really hard and really digging up the ground, planting the trees, cleaning the yard, to the moment where all the kids walked into the computer room and say, wow, and to see Jill get all teared up because, she really planned this. Jill was amazing. That was a good moment.
All right, on the count of 3, we want to say thank you, DirecTV. On the count of 3. Everybody 1, everyone look at the camera. 2, 3. Thank you so much.
It was just very heartfelt knowing that so many people came out and they dedicated their time and their knowledge to come here. And so it was a very overwhelming feeling to know that, there are people in the world who have great hearts, big hearts, and they're just amazing. I get teary-eyed. Sorry. When I saw the children go into the computer room, it made me, when I asked the children, I said, how was our old computer lab? And they were like, oh, it didn't work, and it didn't do this, and it had no functionality, and the internet was slow. It really just made me feel that I know that is more than just a computer, because their desires of their hearts were not completed. They weren't able to fulfill the things that they needed. And so seeing them just go and immediately rush to the laptops and say, oh, I want to do this, and it just made me feel so much more inspired, so much more driven, and just seeing those faces and knowing that they can go home and say, if I can't do this, I now know I can, because there's no limit in this area. I can go and do my homework. I can really print out a paper now. I don't have to go to the library and come here. The process is much easier now for the children, and I think that seeing their faces and seeing that they're able to have better access to the world is a lot of overwhelming feelings, but I know that definitely was something that I'm just excited that they have the opportunity now. I'm just excited. The future is more programming, more participants, more happy faces. That's my goal, and listening more to my community. And I think that they've spoken loud enough, and I'm glad that DirecTV heard our cries, and now they're going to be coming, and so they're going to be getting things that they need. And hopefully we'll build something else and do something great and have better programming, and just make everything overall great for the community and more wellness for the community.